Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you already weren't here, I know I only have 62 subscribers. Like and subscribe. I really should do that. So here is the story time about the girl that stole my Summer Fridays lip gloss. It's a lip gloss, it did not have to be this big. And then turned into a whole thing of drama. We're gonna name this girl Nora. So 7th grade, Nora bullied me throughout all of 7th grade, but she would like manipulate me into thinking that we were friends. So I was like, oh, I mean, I'm friends with this girl, like she can't be bullying me if I'm friends with her. So I never really figured that out until I started telling my mom the things that she did to me, and she was like, London, that girl's bullying you. I'm like, she is? Yeah. I was kind of delusional. I tend to be a bit delusional. But, so, it was Friday, the day before picture day. Well, not the day before, but you get it, picture day was Monday. So, Friday, I didn't feel well when I woke up, but my mom was like, just like go to school, and then if you don't feel good, like towards like second period, I'll come and I'll pick you up. So it was second period, I had algebra, and I like took out my Summer Fridays, and I was like, and then I just like, because I was tired, of course, and so at that moment, she just grabs it off my desk, and she's like, get your crusty lips off my stuff. Like, I am not a mean person, but this is personally getting me fired up. So, like, get your crusty lips off my stuff. Use your own chapstick. You have your Laneige right there, bro. And I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be mean. And my mom actually yelled at me for that. She's like, you need to, like, start sticking up for yourself. But, like, I don't want to be a mean person. So I'm like, whatever. And so I figured, like, oh, she's just gonna put it back on my desk and I can, like, wipe it off real quick before I use it again. Because I'm very much germy like that. Like, I don't like holding hands or, like, hugging or, like, other people taking sips out of my drinks or sharing food or sharing lip gloss or sharing literally anything. Like, I will share my food with you, but, like, I'm not sharing, like, my lip gloss and stuff. So I was like, I'll just wipe it off, sanitize it a little bit. And so then I'm like having a brain fart right now. I need like a minute. I need like a fidget, like a popsicle stick or something. So I figured like, oh, she's just gonna like put it back on my desk, whatever. And when like my mom called because I texted my mom, I was like, Mom, can you please come get me? Like, I don't feel well. Can you call the doctors? And so she did. She called the doctors and she dismissed me. And and my teacher, she was like, oh, yeah, I'm just, like, when you're getting dismissed, I was like, oh, all right. I thanked her for, like, I was like, bye, thank you, have a good weekend, like, whatever. And then I didn't think about grabbing my Summer Fridays, because, like, I was kind of, like, bad on my part. I just didn't remember it. Like, if it was where I put it, where I always put it, which is, I have my Chromebook, my notepad, and then my Summer Fridays and my water bottle and all that. And it wasn't where I normally put it, so I didn't grab it. And I got home and I was like, oh, I forgot my Summer Fridays. Like, on Monday, I'll just ask Nora, like, give it to me. So Monday comes, I didn't remember until I actually had algebra with Nora, and I was like, I saw her pull out the Summer Fridays. It's the vanilla one, by the way, love it. She pulled out, she started putting it on. I'm like, oh, that's mine, can I have it back? And she was like, this isn't yours. I'm like, yeah, it is, I have the same one. Like, you know how you can, like, bend the sides, kind of? Like, I bent, oh my god, everywhere, bro. I bent the whole thing. Like, the spots that empty, I just bend them. And I was like, yeah, it is. Like, it has the same bend marks, yada, yada, yada. And she was like, no, it's not. I literally bite mine. And I'm like, those aren't bite marks, but okay. And so I was like, oh, alright. And I'm not about to, like, question her because I didn't want to seem mean. But, like, it was already halfway done. Like, bro. So then like, we go to the thing, we go, like, to take the pictures, whatever, and then I text my mom, and I'm like, Mom, like, I know Nora stole my Summer Fridays. So we go to the counselor's office, and the counselor, we're gonna name him Mr. Dean. So Mr. Dean, oh, hey, Max, my dog just walked in. So Mr. Dean, he said, we obviously can't prove who's who's, like, we obviously can't, like, hold DNA testing, but, like, if, like, Nora, like, if it is London's, please just fess up, you guys will be in less of trouble, yada, 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 whatever. Later that week, actually, me and Nora didn't really care about it, like, anymore, whatever. Our parents were called, but, like, me and Nora, we hated each other in silence, because I'm in a friend group with a bunch of other girls with her, and I like all the other girls except for her. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to be mean, but, like, I really do. And so I was like, what was I doing? I'm sorry, I'm, like, delusional. I had a half day today and it's raining, and, like, I'm just delusional. So, okay, so it was the end of the day on, like, Thursday or something. No, it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday. And I was like, oh, guys, we're gonna name my friend Rebecca. I was like, oh, run for Rebecca. And then everyone was like, oh, yeah. And then, like, we were all running from her, like, whatever. And then we waited for her by the tree, because me and my friend, we'll call her Sophia. Me and my friend Sophia, we were just chilling, like, by the tree waiting for Rebecca. And Rebecca comes up and she's like, I blocked you guys. And we're like, why? Like, it was just a joke. Like, we're sorry, like, we didn't mean it like that. And she was like, well, yeah, I did it, like, hurt my feelings, so I'm blocking you guys. And so I actually felt really bad, and I wrote, like, a paragraph, like, this long, apologizing. And that was at, like, 4:30. We ended school at 2:20, but everyone gets home around 2:40. And so it was, like, a few hours, maybe, like, 2 hours. And, yeah, it was, like, not even 2 hours. And then, so Rebecca was like, thank you for saying that, and I was trying to talk to her, make sure she was okay. And then the next day, we all gather in the courtyard, like, when we get to school, and then they open the doors and they let us in, and we go to the gym, and our, like, teachers, they just take us. And so I was at the courtyard, and Nora and Rebecca were, like, talking separately. Normally we all stand together, but they were, like away from each other. And so I go up to Sophia and Renee, my other friend Adriana, and I went up to them, and I was like, oh, like, why are they standing over there? And then Nora goes to Rebecca and is like, and goes like pointing at me. I'm like, I know you're talking about me. Like, your made it so obvious. And she's like, I know you're talking about me. She goes, I'm like, I was, like, speechless. And I went up to her, I was like, I didn't do anything to you. What did I do to you? Why are you mad at me? And she's like, you didn't do anything to me. She brings up how I lie about her, how I talk bad about her. It genuinely hurts me. How I talk bad about her, how I lie to her, how I lie to her to my mom, and my mom hates her. How, like, I'm such a bad friend, how I'm so rude to her, how I stole her lip gloss. I stole her lip gloss. She stole mine. If I stole hers, I would still have one. I don't. Wow. Now I'm down to my e.l.f. vanilla thing. 10 out of 10, by the way. Go to your local Target, Sephora, Ulta, and go buy those because they are scrumptious. I highly recommend the vanilla and peach ones, but the other flavors are probably just as good. So, and Summer Fridays is also very good. So, where was I? Okay. So I was like, I didn't do any of those things. Like, what? She's like, okay. I'm like, okay. And then at lunch, so we went to Fright Kingdom this weekend. It was on Friday, and I was going with Rebecca, since me and Rebecca were cool again. We were going with Rebecca, Sophia, it was just us three, we were gonna go. And Fright Kingdom, guys, it is actually really fun. It is in Nodaway, New Hampshire. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. New Hampshire. It's super, super fun. You'll definitely get spooked. I actually have a few pictures that I can actually post of when we were there, and a few videos. So so I was talking about, like, how we were gonna go and it was gonna be so fun. Like, I get, like, it was kind of like a douche move because, like, I was talking about it in front of, like, Nora and, like, Adriana and all. Like, I didn't mean to make them feel left out. Adriana was actually supposed to come, but she couldn't because she had CCD. So, or something that has to do with CCD. And so, like, no disrespect, like, go. But, like, I'm sorry. But, like, I feel like that, like, sounded so rude. I'm sorry if it did sound so rude. But we were just, so I was talking about it, and she's like, you can talk shit and you can make plans without me, but I just want you to know I don't give two flying fucks about what you do. I want to hang out with your fake fucking ass anyway. I'm like, excuse my language, that's just what she said. I swear I don't have a mouth like that. But she was like, I'm like, I don't care. One, I don't care what you have to say. And two, like, I'm sorry that you feel that way. But, like, also, if you didn't care, why did you speak up? And then she went to Mr. Dean. I thought she didn't care. Why'd you go to Mr. Dean? And so, like, I'm starting to get fresh at this point. And my friends have always told me that, like, you're low-key quiet, but, like, I feel like you can knock someone out. Like, if you got into a fight, you'd win. Like, I did boxing when I was a kid, like, when I was younger, not because I'm still kind of a kid, but, like, not in my teens. So, she'd be like, I feel like you could, like, mess someone up. I'm like, no, I don't want to fight someone. And then she goes to Mr. Dean. Mr. Dean brings us in, and I ratted her out. I was like, she swore at me, she called me a fake, all those things, I'm not gonna repeat them. And there's, like, been other things that she said to me in 7th grade. And Mr. Dean just looked at me and was like, Nora, like, you can't be saying all this. Like, you came in trying to make London look like the victim, and now it looks like the story's being reflected on you being the bad person. And then he called my mom, and my mom was actually really proud of me. She was like, London handled this way better than I would have. And I actually, like, resolved the problem. I said, Nora, maybe we just can't be friends because every time we try, like, it doesn't end well. And I want to, like, be together for the sake of the friend group so we can just, like, we can coexist, we can be civil towards each other, like, all that. And she was, like pissed because, like, she didn't get her way. And I went back to class happily. And so my mom was actually very happy about that. And yeah, and then she came up to me the next day and she was like, I don't want issues with you. I don't want issues with anybody. I was like, okay, sounds good. Like, I didn't really care. And, like, someone please give me advice if this happens again. Please do. This video was 13 minutes long. Jesus Christ. But if you did watch it this far, thank you. Thank you. So this is where I'm gonna end the video. I will be doing, I think I'll probably be doing a live soon. Yeah, I'll go live soon. So, and I will do, like, the cute little book thing where they write the names and they hang on my walls. I'll do that. And leave some video suggestions down below in the comments. And like and subscribe. That's all I have to say. Bye, guys.